Peace be with you and welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is your first time coming across the channel, I say hey, hi, and hello. You're more than welcome to like, share, subscribe, stand up, do some jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, something like that. Whatever you feel you want to do, okay? I believe that I'm a rapper and that's my story and I'm sticking to it. There will be no commercial breaks. Somebody does not like the commercial breaks. I'm sorry that you're allowing the commercial breaks to affect you that much. You might be getting triggered, so you might want to check into that, okay? Let us know how that works out. You're going to have to do your own work. Come back when you feel better. Because there's going to be commercial breaks. Needless to say, listen, somebody's paranoid, you guys. 7:17 on the clock. It's not by coincidence. Never by coinky dinky. Yes, listen, somebody's mad that they took forever to think up this little plot, this scheme to come back into your life. You saw them coming a mile away. You knew that the offer was fake. You saw the breadcrumb, you know, years before they came with said breadcrumb. And now they're mad because you've uncovered and dismantled their little scheming ass plan. Needless to say, let's get into the energy. I've already called in my appropriate protection. I pray that you've done the same. Oh, Spirit came out in the cards before I could say it. I pray that you come in with the spirit of discernment. And then Spirit says, let's get down to business. This is the first card on this particular spread. Let's just examine the fact that the High Priestess came out first. Okay, that's a huge deal, believe it or not. Okay, if you're new to the channel, please be prepared. There could be several, if not more than normal coincidences, just like this. Okay, this is how Spirit does. Fair and square. That's how the universe serves it out. That's how the universe dishes it out. Archangel Michael, please and thank you. By permission of the Most High God. Yeah, listen. I told you. Listen. Didn't I just say that somebody's upset because you intuitively saw them coming with a little plot and you dismantled it? Right? You dismantled it. This is what came out. You dismantled their ass. They came in with what appeared to be a good offer as a Knight of Pentacles. That's a little bitty baby breadcrumb. Why? Because they wanted you to be blinded to the truth. They're two-faced. They had a plan. They had a plot. And it was an epic fail. And you left their little funky little asses out in the cold with their, you know, minuscule plans. Wasting time. Very mischievous, hateful, seething type of an energy. They're mad because you dismantled the plan before they were able to implement and have that meeting. Why? Because you're protected. Archangel Michael says, listen, touch this divine being, this star seed, this chosen one, this golden child and or children. Touch them if you will. You're sealing your fate. Somebody's going to get a letter in the mail. Listen, Archangel Michael. Yeah, you left these people out in the past. They're behind you like your ponytail. No offense to the people that don't have a ponytail. Okay? Listen. You left these people out in the cold. You saw it before it happened. You had a dream about it. And you was like, oh, somebody's going to come and try to do something. Spirit already showed me in a dream. I seen it through my cards. And here they come. And so now they're mad. This is what's going on. What is it that they want to say? They're mad. Listen, there's conflict. This is mental conflict. This is spiritual conflict. This is conflict at work, at home, in the streets, at the store. The dark cloud is following them wherever they are going. Why? Because this is what they plotted against you. And that energy can't even touch you. So where do you think it's going to go? It's a return to sender type of an energy. So now they're fighting with everybody in their realm. They're fighting to see if they can tap into your energy with other karmics that are fighting to see. Now they're all fighting each other. Oh, sounds a bit chaotic. In fact, I'm sure it's a bit chaotic. Needless to say, you're coming out as another major arcana, brightly shining, courageous, fiery, passionate. The King of Wands, fire sign energy. A water sign can embody that. An earth sign can too. And absolutely an air sign can too, if you've mastered all the signs of the zodiac. Okay, this is why Leo can resonate with a Piscean reading. Okay, because you might have Pisces highly aspected in your chart when your mother was pointing her lovely little painted pedicured toes to the sky for your father, and he put his spirit inside of her. The universe was speaking, believe it or not. At the time that the sperm hit the cell, hit the egg, you became a life force. Science can't determine from what point you start processing information as a life force connected to source. Being molded in triple darkness, starting out as a little bitty tiny mustard seed, growing arms, legs, eyes, and the Most High says, I'm going to put my spirit on the inside of you as you breathe amniotic fluid like a fish underwater. Being molded and shaped in your mother's womb, be it good, bad, or indifferent, whether you were born into a karmic mother who was an enemy in the past life, it doesn't matter. That was your test. That's your testimony. Yeah, for somebody I went too deep. I'm sorry, my friend. We're going to give you a life jacket to bring you up to par. It's okay. We're patient here, you know. We're patient. We're going to sit in this victory. You know, we're going to maintain the energy of what this victory feels like. Intuitively, you tapped into this plan and somebody's mad. Now listen, on top of it all, you've got people that are approaching you that are very much connected to you in a spiritual sense, okay? In a spiritual way, you have people that have a really deep love for you, Divine Collective. That's beautiful. I believe it's your soul tribe because they understand, right? Yeah, listen. Past investments. These people are stuck in the past and they want you to be stuck in a cycle where you're just this hamster on this wheel and you keep reliving moments that have passed, embodying an energy of insanity because you can't get past that one time, right? That one relationship. When in reality, time has continued to go on. You're just stuck in 2006, right? So it's a cycle. It's going round and round like the merry-go-round, and you have to get off at some point. But you can't take that long this time because remember that last relationship took you 17 years to get over. You can't afford 17 more years. So here lies wisdom. Oh, I've been here before. I should be able to finagle my way out of any situation a little bit faster than I previously did because I've been here before. Now I have to examine the fact as to why is it that I keep needing to relive the same lesson over and over. What is it that I'm missing? Self-mastery. One must be accountable for whatever they do. We all have free will. What is your intentions? What did you expect the outcome would be? Right? This is what spiritual court is. It's deliberation. It's back and forth. It's people that are lying to the Most High God because they've lied to themselves so long about the divine beings and what they've done behind closed doors. And now they're upset because they're being left out in the cold, financially stripped, spiritually stripped, mentally just smoted. What are you talking about? It's a smoting. It's a divine smotation. It's an annihilation. It's turmoil. It's conflict. It's confusion. This is the energy that the past is embodying because they refuse to go to the next level. So not only do they want you there, misery definitely and absolutely does love company. That's unfortunate because you're in the High Priestess, King of Wands, King of Cups, and Knight of Cups energy. Now you're coming up as the Empress. Some might think that that was a really long commercial break, but it wasn't. That was the element of surprise. Okay, order in the court. Let's stay focused. Yeah, you're coming up as the Chariot. You're every single major arcana in the deck. Energetically, spiritually, you're high ranked. You are the guru. You are the master. You are the maestro. You are the teacher, my friend. You are the leader. And you handle your power with so much, you know, divine grace and mercy for yourself and others. You come in peace, but don't think we ain't prepared for war. There's prayers that we can pray to just take down our enemies energetically. I mean, listen, why would we even need to get to that? Yeah, we don't need to flex our power. It's been a long time coming. The ego was checked when you went through the dark night of the soul. That's why you're so humble at this point and you're a millionaire. Listen, it's not even about the money. You thought you'd feel different. Oh, I thought I'd feel different when I got that Issei Laurent. When I got the Issei Miyake, I thought I would feel different with my Dolce and Gabbana. No, listen. Seek ye first the kingdom. The Most High says, I'm the creator of all. It's not even real. But I'll give it to you. But just don't put it before me. And then you learned. So now that you're a millionaire, you have the character molded and shaped by the Most High God to be wise with your investments. Why? Because you know what your past investments brought you. Okay? It put you in a position where you were surrounded by people that you needed to leave out in the cold. Why were you there in the first place? This is the reality check that you have to tell yourself as the high priestess. Because not only are you required to tell the truth, you're required to walk in the truth as well. Empress High Priestess, you're the highest ranking in the room. You're the highest in the room. Okay? You're the highest in the room. Ooh, I got fumes in my room. She filled my mind up with ideas. We're the highest in the room. Hope we make it out of here. I'm high. I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood. And devolution in my veins. I'm gone. I'll be far away. I'm a luminaire now. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the grace they want to co-sign. I'm artificially intelligent. New AI. I'm your future, past, and present. I'm your finite. I am a missing link in this illusion. I'm not even really here. I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink. I just float as they gossip. I don't need gravity. I just need growth. That was a song. I don't own the rights to that song. It's a beautiful song. The High Priestess. You cannot get anything past the High Priestess. Why are they paranoid? Because they know that you know that you know that they know you know. And now that you know, the Empress, the High Priestess, is the major arcana. Show me the divine collective. Oh, that's too many, my friend. Somebody wants to confuse your energy, and it's an epic fail. They're working day and night. I told you it's an epic fail. Why did I say they wanted to confuse your energy? Do you guys think I make this up? You see the way Spirit is just so on point? Is this not illusions? Didn't I just say confusion? Somebody wants to confuse your energy, and it's an epic fail. Is the tower not a fail? Is that building not falling? Are people not jumping out of the window because the fire is too hot? When in reality, this right here, this thunder represents justice. Shango. Mayat. The scales must be balanced. The polarities and the opposite energies have to go somewhere. Why is it that now they're not able to paint this illusion? It's an annihilation to their very existence. Because it's divinely orchestrated to be that way. Somebody wanted to confuse your energy, and it's an epic fail, like I said. If you find yourself repeating yourself, you're in the wrong conversation. That's for somebody in particular. Listen, or everybody all at the same time simultaneously. I don't know. You have to decide. This is why my disclaimer says you need to come in with the spirit of discernment. I hope you set with your higher self. I hope you set with your ancestors. I hope you set with your divine ancestors, because some of your ancestors is mad. I hope you set with the God above all gods, the highest of white lights, before you come into this reading, so that either you're getting a confirmation or new information that you're now accountable to go back to your life and apply to your situation. What good is it to know the truth and you still decide to stay in this type of an energy? It's not a wise thing to do. It's not a noble thing to do. It's a self-preservation type of an energy. Why won't you save yourself? Nobody's coming. The Most High sent you. And this is why every battle up until this point has led you to this type of an energy. This is why when this type of an energy comes, you're just like, oh yeah, I kind of feel somebody pulling at my energy. Oh, okay. That's not real. That's not an illusion. Then it returns to sender. And then all of a sudden your phone starts to ring, or certain people are now liking your pictures on Facebook. Why? Because the cord's been cut. They don't have a connection to you and your new wheel of fortune. Why? Because you're in your King of Wands energy. You set fire and destroyed anything that doesn't serve you. You destroyed it. If you burn it and it burns to a crisp, you can't put it back together. Well, you could, but it could take you lifetimes. Can you imagine somebody taking the ashes from something that's been destroyed, trying to put it back together? Oh, you got to have time today for that. Well, that's not this type of commercial break. Listen, you're very strong. Leo energy, more fire. Okay. Somebody thought it not robbery to be equal with your destiny and ultimately betray you in a way that you couldn't even imagine. Spirit says you don't even put your mind on it. It's beneath you now. It's out of your hands. Listen, I told you. I said it's beneath you. I also meant to say that it's behind you. Are you not walking away from those empty cups? This is wisdom. This is moving in a new direction. This is accompanied with the Chariot. This is a moving forward. I'm going to use my free will to push myself forward and thrust myself into something that I know is going to give me back what it is that I'm asking for. Why? Because I'm walking in truth. I can't be by myself and lie to myself. That's a dangerous energy to be in. It's self-destructive. I have to see things from the larger scheme of things. And this is just the way that people do it. Listen, somebody's very weighed down, okay? Somebody's a wounded warrior. Somebody came for your energy. Somebody, the person that tried to confuse you and all that, projecting all that. I almost cursed Google. Sorry. People that were trying to project bullpucky. Okay, BS onto you. There's a tower moment. Now they're wounded. Now, oh, look at me. Woe is me. They got this one little funky ass wand. It's like, listen, sit your rat ass down. Take your tower moment like a real karmic and show some balls, some spiritual balls. Now, when these illusions come back to you and you get in this paranoid energy, look at the way he's looking. Why? Because you sent all this craziness and projected it back to me. And then you didn't realize that my eyes were a mirror to my soul and it just reflected back to you. If you get real close and look into my eyes, you can see a picture of yourself. That's a constant reminder to treat me the way you want to be treated. And now that I come in peace, love, and light and you did not, that illusion is just going to go back to you, but times 10. Yeah, objects are closer than they appear. Somebody's looking in the rearview mirror and they don't have the keys to do so. Don't look back, lest you turn into a pillar of salt. Somebody is so high ranked on the guru type of a level that they got keys to doors that people don't have. I'm talking high ranked spiritual practitioner. Listen, and you use your power with so much care. Why? Because the ego always has to be checked. You're always getting this slight little chastening from the Most High. You know, if the ego goes too far, the Most High is like, You know? Yeah. I would go rob a bank. Not really, even if I wasn't going to get caught. Why? Because I have a conscience. Why do I have to do that when all I have to do is tap into the universe and everything comes to me very easily? Right? Why go steal what the Most High is going to give me freely? It doesn't make any sense because that's against the 10 Commandments. People are sneaky and deceptive. You saw this plan before it was played out. It pissed them off. How did you know that they were coming? You know, this is the thing. They're mad. You had a dream about it. Listen, they're heartbroken. These are people that you broke up with. These are severed ties, severed relationships, separation. You broke up with trauma and they want you to come back. You're like, hell to the no. I'm not going to any escapade or cavern of hell for your ass. I love myself too much and I love the people that I'm here to take care of. I'm intuitive. My intuition is telling me that this is a BS type of a breadcrumb ass energy. And I say, no, thank you, please. I know that the Most High said that, you know, there would be a table prepared for me in the presence of my enemies, but I don't want you guys here. I'm not going to even come. I don't care if you know if I'm eating or not. I'm the high priestess. I'm the queen of cups. Psychic, emotional strength. Your intuition's on fire. You're not doubting it. You're emotionally supportive to yourself and everybody else. You're very empathetic. You're psychic. You're creative. Listen. You have this rumination type of an energy. this discernment, this enlightenment type of an energy, this spirituality, this divine spirituality type of an energy. Is anybody else tapping into that energy? I think you are. You know, listen, because you're cutting people off. You're saying, listen, I don't have time for these little breadcrumbs. Didn't I tell you that I was psychic? I saw you coming before you showed up. And I say no. There is no spoon. Right? That went over somebody's head. You need to see the first Matrix, okay? I'm going to need you to catch up. With love, though. With love. My love. Listen. King of Swords is you. Sharp. Okay? You're the archer. You're the hunter. You can see a lie coming from a mile away and you cut that shit off before it even has time to enter your sphere, your sphincter. These people are at a distance for a reason. You love, more than love, anything in the world to keep them there. Allow their tower moments to go on. That's what they need. Listen, they're intuitively knowing that you don't give a damn anymore and that you're disconnected. Okay, you could hear barking dogs, howling dogs. They're warning you. Somebody's trying to open up a door on you. But guess what? There's conflict. So sometimes the energy that you're feeling is the energy that they're going through. You're feeling what they're feeling, but you don't even want to feel it no more because you're somewhere else mentally and physically. You're the highest in the room, remember? You're on your 10 of Cups type of an energy. Okay? Somebody's not sleeping at night. I just thank the Most High God that it's not me or the Divine Collective. I don't know what else to say about that. Somebody's got to understand that this is just the way that it is. You're still coming out as another major arcana. It's almost like Spirit is like, listen, I don't know if they understand towards Virgo and Capricorn energy. You're the Queen of Pentacles. This is you, collective. Queen, King of Wands, the High Priestess, Empress, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Listen. And right up under that is the King of motherfucking Pentacles. Listen, I'm going to take the King of Pentacles off the bottom of the doggone deck. Why? Because it's been a long time coming. That's why it's time to celebrate. That's why for equal give and take. A new beginning. Listen, I can't make it up. A new beginning's here. Why? Because you were guided by Spirit to go to a different direction. You put a death to cycles that no longer serve you. I can't make these cards up. And people are freaking pissed off and losing their entire shit. Somebody could have shat on themselves. And that's a true story. Over your abundance. Over your abundance. Over your very existence of the fact that you're healthy and well. And that you're somewhere taking a really healthy, beautiful, deep, from your root chakra with your feet planted on the ground, grounded type of a deep breath. Somebody's getting pissed off about that. Because in anxiety, right, their minds are being smoted by the past. They can't get past it. Somebody's got pain in their stomach. It's not you. Thank the Most High God of that. Listen, Virgo energy, you've been purified. The virgin, innocence. You went into hermit mode. You went through a shedding. You went through a purging, a pruning, a cutting away of things that no longer serve you. And you came out with an attitude of gratitude for the suffering. Long suffering, for the chastening, the fear, the love, the dark night of the soul is a whole slew, a plethora of energies, a plethora of emotions. Okay. Uncircumcised dark nights of the soul. You got to go through it. Uncircumcised, meaning there's no cutting away. There's no shortcuts. There's no circumventing. You have to go the long haul. Keep going. I know it's dark in there. Yeah, that was a shadow. That was one of your demons from like 32 lifetimes ago. But listen, you're here to master yourself. Don't get confused. Don't be like those Nephilim angels that came down here. Those angels that came down here and got confused and got enamored with the world. Listen, somebody is being made to see things from a different perspective. Okay, these people are under the illusion that they can come to calmer waters with you. They went from doing death spells to now doing sympathy spells. That's creative. Yeah, sympathy. They want you to have empathy and sympathy for them in love spells. They want you to come back as though they want you to celebrate. And the fact that that's not working, they know that they're out. They don't have anything else they can do. They're out of tricks. There's nothing else that they can do. You've mastered yourself. They can't, you know, bring up that one time that such and such broke your heart and then it triggers you to the point where you're angry because that button's not there and it's not available. It's not emotionally available there for them to push, and you don't give them spiritual authorization. Okay, why? Because the helping hand is the Most High is here. Why would you do that? Let me think. Do I want to be in this energy or do I want to be in this energy? I mean, I don't know. Like, listen, you're the Emperor. You're coming out again as another major arcana. More fire in the chart. Scorpionic energy at the bottom of this deck. It's no joke. The Fool is at the bottom of this deck. You taking a leap in a new direction because Spirit... because Spirit... Oh. Yeah, just being honest. Always wanted to be famous. Just being real, I'm just being honest. Come on, you know what it is. You're the star. Meanwhile, people want you to feel their pain. It's a no to the hell to the no for you in spirit. You're protected. There's no fight there. Listen, they can't stop thinking about what they did to you. That's their problem. They have to go through their cycles. If you're always there as the gift to save them for what it is they have to experience, then how do they ever learn not to do that again? How do they ever learn to bow down to the Most High God? There's laws in place. There's spiritual violated laws here that need to be repaid with a sentence. A sentence meaning a time cycle, on a timeline. Since the beginning of time, it was divinely orchestrated, but we all have free will. They had an opportunity, just like yourself, to break generational curses, and they refuse it. Now the time is up and they can't believe it. That's not your problem. That was a really long commercial break. Okay? Order in the court. This is what Mayat is saying. This is the translation. This is what Spirit is saying. This is what the divine answers are doing. They're fighting their asses off in the spirit realm for you to walk this path, and you're doing it in such a way that it's setting the world on fire. It's setting the world on fire in a way that people have to wake up. If they don't do anything else, why? Because we're going a new way. We're going in a new direction. We're vibrating at a different type of an energy. Why? Because that's the only thing that's going to save the ozone layer. Nobody's thought about the ozone layer. Oh, we forgot about the ozone layer. It's a very vital thing to this little rock that we're floating on in the middle of the galaxy. So anytime that you find yourself being more important than somebody else, just remember you're one little speck in a galaxy where they don't even know how many more planets they haven't found yet. This is the creator that you serve. This is so great. And you're just on one of the smallest planets ever, called Earth. One of the smallest planets. This is your creator. Listen. 7:44 on my mother freaking clock. Listen, it wouldn't be a spread if the King of Wands didn't come up with the Queen of Wands, okay? It wouldn't be a spread. Listen, you're all the major arcanas, Divine Collective. You're coming to calmer waters with yourself and spirit. These people are stuck in these karmic cycles. Leave them there, you know. If you're, like I said, when do they ever decide to lean on God if they're always leaning on you? And they are spying. You are the great example. You are the star. Why wouldn't they look at your brightness, okay? They have no choice. Some of them are really sitting back saying, oh my God, I can't believe I dated that woman. Oh my God, I can't believe that you know, that used to be my friend, right? And they treated you like shit. And now your name is known all over the world. It was a slow time coming because you had long suffering. Hear the horn? Judgment. That's a long horn. It's an urgent call. If you can hear it, you can hear it. If you can't, you can't. Yeah. Judgment. Gabriel's not playing. Gabriel's not playing. Didn't I just tell you that you were the star? Did I not just tell you you were the star? Rewind the tape and go back to the part where it says that you're the star. Please be kind and rewind. Why? Because you're collaborating with spirit. We're just sitting here having a cup of pure love and joy. Could you put a little bit of joy in my cup with your soul tribe? You're divinely being guided to people that get you, right? You're not being called the weirdo, the quirky one. No, you have a gift. Oh, you're clairaudient. Listen, these people weren't using their intuition, and everything that they were hiding has been revealed. The moon is in reverse. People were hiding behind these moon cycles of what they were wishing. It's in reverse. A lot of readers don't like to take reverse. Listen, I go to where people don't like to go. Listen. I'm going to go there. Okay. Some of us have keys. I have keys. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the oracle. I can go deep down into the underworld, or I can go high to the heavens. It's just what it is. And, you know, if anybody doesn't like it, they just have to talk to spirit about it. Somebody said to me one time, well, how do you know what governs the underworld? You don't know anything, and Satan. And then I said, listen, man, when I was 7, I stood right next to the devil. Nobody's going to believe me. But guess what? It's a true story. There is definitely a hell, and that's what I've come to tell people. And I'm not playing about my path. And if they don't like it, I don't know. I'm not in the people-pleasing type of an energy. I can't say that I ever will be again in any lifetimes. Keep waiting for me to be in that energy and let me know how that works out for you. That's all I can suggest on a commercial break, because that's the right thing to do. 7:47 on the clock. What number is that? The angels have something to say. Listen. You're meeting and greeting with new people, okay? Your soul tribe, you're happy about it. It's a beautiful thing. You're going through a transformation. Some of you are really honing in on what your powers are, which is a beautiful thing. You know, some of you are awakening to the fact that you are earth angels. Some of you didn't know. I love that for you. I'm very excited about that energy for you, you know. Like, genuinely, I'm really excited about that. Awakening to who you are. Yeah, let's just see what Spirit's got to say. I'm just curious. 7:48. There's always a message, right? There's always something that Spirit wants to say. And of course, this phone is taking forever. Wow. Let's see what it says. Ooh. 7:48. Huh. I'm like, in the book of Enoch, Raquel is one of the 7 angels whose role is to watch. His number is 6, and his function is to take vengeance on the world of the luminaries who has transgressed against God's laws. Raquel's duties have remained the same across the Jewish and Christian traditions, which is really Hebrew. Listen, that was a message. The number 737 is also associated with love and relationships. If you're seeing this number, it may be a sign that the angels are trying to tell you something about your love story. This could mean that they are trying to tell you to take some specific actions to improve your relationship or your love life. Ooh, we were looking for 748, and we got 747. We'll take it. The angels move like that. Listen, this is your reading. It's never by coincidence that we're meeting here, greeting here, coming in peace, leaving in peace. As I always greet you in every single video, peace be with you. I'm going to leave you in the peace be with you type of an energy, with the hopes that you go back to your perspective life and you take your life by the mother freaking balls. Don't overthink it. What am I here to do? Don't overthink it. It's the thing that comes natural to you, right? That's what it is. So wherever you are on the planet, I love you. I promise to the most high heavens that I do. Until the next video, peace be with you.